The co-founder of Twitter is saying that freedom of speech is a fundamental human right, and I can't disagree with him more profoundly. As I preview the whole issue in Europe about the Holy Index and the Holy Inquisition, I think that that has set up the scenario in which the founding fathers talked about, or eventually coming around to the First Amendment. People are saying things that are kind of very outrageous, and I don't know if they have a right to say that. You don't have a right to slander somebody. You don't have a right to just say something just because you want to say it and put the person on a spot trying to defend it or somebody's private life and so on. So that with the human rights concern, it comes from a profound understanding of one's responsibilities and willingness to do the right thing. Now, these guys now are going and destroying museums of antiquity, and they're burning down buildings. I mean, to do that and to publish it is kind of a basic human right. I don't know. I mean, if they have some good ideas, like um, like I have some good ideas, I can't even get the media to put it out there. Put it on Twitter, it's not going anywhere. It seems as if many social media, what would go viral is something trivial, stupid, evil, hateful, or something just downright dumb or heinous. But good things, positive things, things about building up others in the country and the world, you're getting away with it now. I always wondered about Facebook and Twitter. I was wondering if there was no way that they could be reined in, if they have this unlimited and undeniable access to promote whatever they feel like promoting or whatever people feel like. So what Egypt has done, I never knew it could have been done. See, I don't understand the internet technology to the highest level. And many governments going to do that. WikiLeaks, for example, has done some stuff. People might say he has a right to do that. And some people have said that they could destroy his web connections, but it's just that it might reveal some strategy which is prudent to keep secret until it's essential. And so I don't think that basically social media should be used for anything that is except brotherhood and uplifting and so on. So that in the end time or coming on to the end time, for example, if somebody in Egypt says, hey, we see Jesus out in the desert, so that can be published right around the world and everybody can say, wow. But you know, that'd be malarkey because he said, Jesus said that when I come, everybody can see me. You don't have to be told what's going on. And while people are finding some affinity to social network and it's becoming one of their rights and one of their, you should add into the Maslow hierarchy of needs. Yeah, social media, you need that to be happy. I think it's becoming a waste of time. People on the job checking out the tweets and whatever. Unproductive. People are just hooked instead of doing things that would improve them as a person, getting an education, working longer hours to take care of business. They're neglecting the duties just to be on these various social media. And so, as I say, this move by the Egyptians has showed me that, well, after all, they don't have this unlimited ability. Because I was just wondering if there's no way that one could, take charge of, your affairs. So while it looks on the face that Egypt is violating people's right to, I don't know if there's a right to, say and do stuff and to publish something that could incite others to come and do similar deeds, and so you have a serious disruption in the lives of a nation. Folks gonna need to have to look at that. Now, these guys here, so I mean, these guys that develop this media, social media, they don't have an education. They haven't finished education, and so it looks as if wow, I don't need an education. Look, the money I'm making, look how important I am in the world. But if they did, and they saw and understood the responsibility that people have to have, and understanding a whole bunch of other things, maybe they wouldn't want this to be necessarily the next thing after sex. Yeah, you make big bucks, but the setbacks and the consequences. I don't know. Computing is great, but now nobody has, or many people don't have mathematical abilities. They can't write properly. The writing, like if they're a computer typewriter, they can't write longhand. So I think the downside to these various technologies and media and so forth outweigh their uses. Now, I'm not saying get rid of them, but maybe we need to keep them in a certain level. I'm not going to let no social media take over my life because there are a lot of other things I want to do. I want some more education. I want to be able to work hard and longer. And I'm not going to get a million friends and I try to communicate with all them. No way.